Hi guys, and today we're going to talk about the Hodgman Aesis HyperDRY down jacket, which I'm super excited about. Ooh, maybe I had too much coffee this morning. Cue the intro. So we've come to that time of year. It's getting a bit cold outside. I'm certainly noticing it in the early mornings. You're beginning to get a bit of a frost on the windscreen. And it's about this time of year that I move from my sort of mid-layer base to a down jacket of some shape, form or variety. Super excited about getting my hands on one of these Hodgman HyperDRYs. Now, down jackets have not really been something which we use a lot of in fishing. Mostly because of the fact that down, when it gets really, really wet, absorbs water and then becomes saturated and cold and wet and just pretty unpleasant. So the guys at Hodgman have come up with a down jacket using Allied HyperDRY down. Now this down doesn't actually absorb water at all, which means that you can have a lovely warm down jacket, which we all love so much, while you're fishing. The down element of this jacket is very interesting. To show you how that works, I'm going to give you a quick demonstration of the Allied HyperDRY down as opposed to the ordinary down. To do that, we're going to be suitably attired. Okay, so now that I am suitably attired in the correct form of lab coat, etc., that one should use to conduct very, very complicated scientific experiments, I have got here two pots, one of which has the Allied HyperDRY down in it, and the other one has got the standard down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour a little bit of water into both. And then I'm going to shake them both vigorously. You can see the down on the right hand side is sitting on top of the surface, and the down on the left hand side has become completely supersaturated and has clumped together and is no longer lofty and giving insulation. So that is what makes this jacket so cool. Now there's a few points to this jacket which I spotted and made me particularly interested in this particular model. And the first, which Hodgman do for most of their jackets, is they've got these fantastic hand warmer pockets up here, right up at the top. So when you're in your waders, and you know, you've seen all guides sat there with their hands tucked down the front of their waders. So Hodgman jackets are designed with hand warmer pockets on both the bottom and the top, and I think that this is one of their best features. Aside from that, you've got a waterproof coating on the top, which is not totally waterproof, but it's enough to keep off any form of drizzle. You know, if you're steelheading or you're out on the river in the wintertime grayling and you get a bit of a mizzle coming on, that's no issue. It can handle that, no problem. It has got a keeper pocket on the front here, which is great because it's also sort of slightly fleecy lined, so you can put glasses and things like that in there if you want to. Inside we've got a wallet pocket, so that works really, really well to keep all your belongings in there. And the other thing that I really like about this jacket is you can fold the entire thing up into one of these pockets, and it then turns into a little bundle which you can keep in your fishing bag in your pack, and then when the temperature drops in the evening, then you can pull it out and be warm. There's another little element of this which I think is particularly clever, which is at the base of the jacket there are two little popper clips with little straps on them, and what you can do with those is you can loop it onto your belt so that when you're putting your waders on, the whole jacket doesn't ride up to the top of here. You can end up with the whole thing kind of around your armpit, and then you've got to mess around trying to stick it all down. So that is a very, very clever feature, but the thought of having a down jacket which A, doesn't absorb water, and B, is pretty waterproof, that to me ticks many, many different boxes. And at this time of year, when I'm wandering down the riverbank and sort of slightly debating with myself as to why I'm actually fishing, a jacket like this can make all the difference between a day which would be pretty unpleasant and cold and one that can be successful because you're warm and being able to concentrate on your target species. So those are a few thoughts that I had on this jacket, and with that in mind I think I better probably put it on. Well, I always get bored with clothes changing. Oh, I feel as snug as a bug in a rug. It's a bit like wearing your own personal duvet. These hand warmer pockets, this is what makes this jacket for me. So guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope it was useful. I will leave a description in the comment section below of where you can find this jacket, and I look forward to chatting to you on the next review that I do. And in the meantime, if you like this video, please like it or subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and keep updated with all of the latest international fishing stuff and all the new gear, toys, and all the other kind of reviews like that. So I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. See ya. Damn, it's getting hot in here. I think I better go outside.